Hi and welcome back to the channel. My name is Yusuf and I've been creating videos on this channel for the last 8 years. However, I've never shared my workspace with you guys. To me, the workspace is really important. It's a place that has to be inviting and exciting. It's your workspace, so you'd want to come here every day to work, not because you have to. And it has to inspire new ideas, boost creativity, and increase overall productivity. And to me, in a workspace, the little things do matter a lot. Things like the wallpaper on the display, the mouse mat, the lighting around the setup, and if I can add any props to the desk itself that give it identity and character. So in today's video, I want to take you guys over my minimal workspace for 2024. So I want to start off this desk tour by talking about the heart of my workspace, and that's the display. This is the MSI MD271UL. It's a part of their modern series of monitors, which is geared towards creative professionals and content creators. It's a 4K 27-inch 10-bit display, and I absolutely love it. It's also got that Mac aesthetic to it as well, so it looks like a studio display just at less than half of the price. This retails for about $450 to $500, and two complaints I have with this monitor is that it does not have a waist mount and there's no height adjustability. It only has tilt adjustability, basically like the old iMacs. And yeah, I like the stand and the overall minimal design it's got to it, but yeah, I would have appreciated if it had a waist mount option. Now, it has got multiple inputs, so you can go via USB Type-C, DisplayPort, or HDMI. And overall, I love using this monitor. Text is sharp, videos and images look colorful and vibrant, and it's just a really nice monitor. Powering the setup and the soul of my workspace is the Apple M1 Mac Mini. I got it when it first came out in 2020, so it's almost 3 years old now. And if I could go back in time and change something, I would have gotten the 16GB RAM model. When I was first ordering the Mac Mini, I did not realize if 8GB was going to be enough. And I upgraded the storage to 512GB, which was really helpful in storing all the videos and stuff. But once you start using the Mac Mini for things like video editing and After Effects and stuff like that, you realize that 8GB is just not enough. If you open a bunch of tabs in Google Chrome, you can eat up 8GB really easily. But other than that, the Mac Mini has been really solid. I still edit and shoot all my videos in 1080p. I'm yet to make the switch to 4K, and for that, it's great. I'm an Adobe Premiere user. I'm able to edit 1080p videos, do color correction, color grading, add effects, transitions, and stuff like that. And the Mac Mini is actually able to handle it really well. And for general everyday productivity tasks like watching videos, email, browsing, and stuff like that, it has no issues. I've also gotten all the software updates, which is really nice. It's got a good collection of ports. The connectivity is also nice. You've got Bluetooth 5 and Wi-Fi 6. So even, considering from 2024 standards, the M1 Mac Mini still holds up. Now, I wouldn't suggest getting the M1 Mac Mini in 2024 since the M2 and M2 Pro Mac Mini is available for basically the same price. You can get really good deals online. So that's that. But yeah, I'm pretty much, very satisfied with the Mac Mini. Now, talking about my peripherals, I'm using the NZXT Function keyboard and the Logitech MX Master 2S mouse. I've had the Master 2S for 5 years now, and it still works perfectly fine. Of course, there's some wear and tear. The rubber had some, small cuts and stuff, but all the functions still work. The battery, even after 5 years, is still holding up. And I feel the MX series from Logitech is just really high quality products, and it's like an investment. Of course, they're expensive, but once you start using them, you realize the real value of these products. These are, the best kind of products for creative professionals. If you're a video editor, if you're a graphics designer, if you do any sort of creative work and you want a really nice ergonomic mouse that has good productivity related features, there is no other option. This is the go-to mouse for all things productivity. Now moving on to the keyboard, I love the NZXT function for two big reasons. Number one is the dedicated volume wheel, and number two is the overall look and aesthetic. It's available in both black and white, and of course I chose white. You can also get it in different sizes, so you can get the full size like I have here. You can get 60% or 10 keyless. Since I'm doing productivity, I went with the full size version. And yeah, it's overall really nice to type on. You've got linear red Gateron switches on my version, which are really silent and have good feedback. And you can customize the switches if you wanted to as well through NZXT's website. You also have 3 dedicated function buttons for things like, changing the brightness of the backlight. You can also mute and unmute your microphone and do the Windows lock on the go, which is really nice. You have a dedicated button for Windows lock, which the gamers can realize the value of and how important that is. And as I said, the volume wheel again is really convenient. You don't have to fiddle around in the software. Overall, I love the keyboard. Now talking about the mousepad and desk mat, these are made by a company called Daily Objects, and I honestly really enjoy using their products. They make high quality stuff for minimalists. They make, mouse pads, desk mats, bags, wallets, and a bunch of other things. I'll leave their, website link down below so you guys can check it out. No, this video is not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. I just genuinely enjoy using their product. So the mouse pad and desk mat both have felt on one side and vegan leather on the other side, and they're reversible. So depending upon your mood, you can use whatever. And yeah, I just like the vibe and aesthetic that their products have, and they, resonate with my setup. So I chose this one. They also have a bunch of discount and coupons going on around the year, so do check the description for more information. Now let's talk about audio. So the whole audio setup in my workspace comes from NZXT. This is a really audio ecosystem. It has the headphones, the switch mix, which is the headphone stand, the speakers, and the subwoofer. I'm not using the subwoofer right now, but I have it since I'm using for video editing. I don't really need the subwoofer. But overall, I love this setup. I've gone with the white version of the speakers. Again, they are available in black and white. They're 80 watt speakers, so 40 watt each, giving you a total output of 80 watts. And I love this audio setup for one big reason, and that is the switch mix, which is the headphone stand, but it's no ordinary headphone stand. One, it acts like a headphone stand. It has a DAC, and it also can do source switching seamlessly. So let's say you're watching a movie or video on the speakers and you want to switch to the headphones. So you just pick up the headphones and you wear them and the sound switches. Now let's say you want to go back to the speakers, you put them back on the headphone stand and it automatically switches to the speakers. Now the special thing is you can use any speaker or headphone with the switch mix. It doesn't have to be NZXT, so you're not really locked in terms of functionality, and I just love it. So the DAC again gives you higher quality audio. You can also switch the volume on the go, and who doesn't like a big satisfying volume wheel? It's really nice changing volume and everything on that dial. It's really smooth, and you can push that dial to mute everything. Again, very convenient. The quality on the headphones, the speakers, the subwoofer is amazing. It's got really balanced, neutral, clean sound. I really like it. It is to my taste, and I'm gonna soon make a dedicated video on it, so stay tuned to the channel for that. But overall, it goes really well with the whole aesthetic of the setup, and it looks nice. Now talking about the chair, this is the Godrej Leoma. I hope that's how it's pronounced. It's on the expensive side. It's $400 or 28,000 Indian rupees. But I suggest you guys invest into a good, comfortable chair if you're sitting down on your desk for really long hours. If you're working on your desk for 8 to 10 hours, you need a comfortable chair that's going to be able to support your back, support your body, and give it a good, healthy posture. So that's that. I like the chair. It's super comfortable. I like the color scheme. Goes well again with my setup. I'll try to link this one in the description down below as well. And talking about some of the little things on the desk, like the indoor water fountain, the floor lamp, the fairy light, all of these things I enjoy finding and having on my desk. I'm really passionate about interior design and decoration and stuff like that. Because these things give your workspace identity and character, and they add a personality to your whole workspace. So that's that. And I love the indoor fountain because it adds a sense of calm and mindfulness to my setup. Since the water is always flowing, even when you're indoors, you feel like you're connected to nature. So that's that. And the floor lamp is actually from IKEA, so I'm going to drop a link to that. And the fairy light is also available on Amazon, so again, do check it out. But that's that. Other than that, I just have a bunch of adapters, card readers and stuff, small little bits that are needed for my setup. But that's basically it. That's overall my workspace for 2024. This is what I've been using for creating the videos, editing the videos that you guys see. Now to wrap this video up, I want to give you guys a small suggestion. while I was making this video, I saw a bunch of other videos regarding the minimal desk setup, and I saw people with one monitor, one PC, keyboard and mouse, boom, that's it. And I realized something, that making a minimal, desk setup or workspace does not mean compromising on functionality. Prioritize what enhances your work experience and boosts your creativity. Whatever makes you feel good on your desk setup belongs in that desk setup, and that's how you're gonna make the perfect desk setup for you. So think about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.